So we live, ask some questions, which can hit some balls, and we'll go from there basically. All right, I'm going to move the camera back just a little bit so we can see some stuff. But yeah, like I said, we're literally just going to go live, see what's happening around the place. We'll get more over here so people can see Richo's ball flight. Yeah, have a hit. Go for it, Rich. What is that? So basically, for people watching, this is not going to hear. Go straight down to the shed, Richo. Go. What do you mean with shed? There's only one out there.
Oh, the big shed down there.
That one there. So yeah, like I said, we're just gonna hit some balls. Put some questions up there. That's what we want to see. Like I said, we've got the G425 drivers, both the Max and the LS Tech, and we've got the new TITLEIST as well. Hang on.
Too many to choose from.
Too many. That bad boy right there, very sexy. That one there.
Yep.
That one there. Oh, have a look at that. That's proper. Hear that? I'm just going to tilt this up a little bit so we don't have to hunch down. Oh, Dicky knee. Have a hit. Yeah, have a hit. It's sort of been interesting. We just sort of done our reviews and just had a little bit of a muck around. Hopefully we can see the ball flight of Richo's. Hopefully you can hear me. It's pretty noisy. I know this isn't on a perfect angle here, but that's okay. So, I tell you what, hey, hang on, what do you got? No, stop, Rich. This thing here could potentially be Richo's new driver. Now, I haven't seen him hit a bad shot with it just yet. You know, so that leaked a little bit out to the right. Now, Richo has not hit this bad at all. We've got it set up okay, go for it. Look, all we want is just hit a few balls, run you through a little bit. They sound different, feel really good, all that sort of stuff. None of the brands are bad. I don't know a bad driver at the moment. These reviews will come out probably next week or something like that. But this thing, the TSI2 for Richo, hopefully it doesn't make me sound really. Hopefully you saw that. Hit another one, Buff. Like, he hasn't hit a bad one yet. In that setup, A3 setup, 10 degree, Tensei blue, stiff flex. Amazing, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. So, yeah, very, very difficult to go a little tiny bit high, so we can see that high into tad right, but you can see that's actually not a bad one. So Richo's hit, I don't know, 10, 12 balls tonight with that thing, maybe more, and he's only hit 2 or 3 bad ones, and not even that bad. You'd accept that on the golf course. Interesting, very interesting. Certainly with the like that. Certainly the new tighties have been ping, you get what you get. They're brilliant. You know that they're going to be turbulators and all that sort of stuff. The ATI face. My mother, probably asleep. Yeah. The ATI face, 425 ATI face, stronger, faster, all that sort of stuff. They're all trying to do that. Okay, they're all trying to do that. Let's recheck that. Boing. That's all right. Give us a look. Duck over there, mum.
Yeah, this side inside. Yeah, mum's there.
Hey, mum. Good shot.
Mate, yeah, they're pretty good.
Yeah, look, of the two of them, like I personally, if I had to pick of the four, well, we got 4. We got 2 of the pings, the Max and the LS Tech, and we've got the TSI2, TSI3. I'd probably lean towards TSI3. Feels better off the face, pardon me, than maybe my Sim. It looks like a traditional golf club. And the sound is similar-ish to the Sim, but I reckon the Sim has probably the best sound in golf. Like, it's a crushing sound. It's very, very impressive. So, let's fix this up. It's annoying me, the little angle I got going on here. Is that a little better? Is that good? I don't know, mate. This is the Richo show.
Oh. Is anyone home?
What do you mean is anyone home? Well, we've got 13 people watching. No thumbs up. No thumbs up. That sounds about right. Go for it. Hit a couple more. But the TSI 2 has been very impressive for Richo. He's probably starting to hit it a bit hard now. That's not like you. Try to draw it, Richo.
Oh, you'll be drawing.
Well, you don't want to hit that scabby one. Like, I've set it up very, very well. There you go. That's better. Yeah, you'd probably go it's a bit high, probably a little spinning, but we'll answer some questions in a second. Yeah. Answer some questions in a second. I just want Richo to hit a few. I might hit a couple. Richo can talk to you guys and, reviews will come out. This is just more than anything, just so we've got a video and you guys can... That's solid. That's solid.
Mate, this one goes pretty good.
I don't think none of them are bad though,
No,
are they?
no.
Like a guest presenter.
Yeah,
Give me a shot.
Here it goes.
Yeah, Wayne,
Okay.
you come and give us one.
Mate,
give you
jump
one.
in.
I'm hot. Oh, I'm not that hot.
Oh, you're hot looking.
Mate.
I'm hot.
All right, so there we go. This is when we started the live thing, so we can have people have a hit. Have a hit, Wayne. So,
Say hello to Wayne.
hello, Wayne. Everybody
There
say
you go,
hello,
mate.
Wayne. Wayne's a chef, supposedly. Go forward, Wayne, so you look smaller.
Thank you.
Hey? Mate, you told me it was a 3-time winner on the European Tour.
I'm not a football brother.
Yeah, so his brother's a good golfer. He's just the average one.
Average Joes.
He hasn't even hit a ball yet to warm up, so if he does a good job,
It'll be fine. What are you aiming at?
just that shed. Come on, mate.
Oh, good.
Oh, it's huge. If you miss it, you're in trouble. Yeah, so you can see a little bit of a pull fade. Here, why not?
Yeah.
Here's more. There you go. That's all right, mate.
Good job. Not
So-
a warm up. Beautiful.
Yeah, so if we've got more people that want to come down that are in the area, I mean, I doubt we do, but that's okay. We just want to talk. We got no friends.
Well, try and punch one. Hard.
Don't talk about your dog like that. Hey,
That's
do,
why I'm chef.
do you know that we can't, anyway, what do we got here? Let's answer some questions. You want to answer some questions, Wayne?
Absolutely.
Yeah, mate.
Morning, boys. Just on a break from painting. Favourite driver so far? I don't know about the favourite driver so far, but it's certainly very good.
That's me.
Oh yeah, this would be you.
There you go, Wayne.
That's you. That's you.
Feels like me.
Oh,
This ping?
that is a ping, mate.
Yeah, I can tell pings.
So pings are distinct, right? Very distinct. Distinct.
Nice and easy.
You stink.
Oh, it's in the water. It's over the water.
Let's just kill 3 workmen working over there. Hey?
Oh,
It's all right, mate. You can keep that ball. It's all right, mate.
oh, don't worry about it.
Oh, that was my Christmas present.
Pig mate, great stuff. What do
It's
we
all
got?
good, mate.
Alright, one more.
This hole's a dog lick. It's all good.
SJC. The ping looks good. Yes, the ping looks mint.
That's better.
You're aiming at there, Wayne. I said the
I'm aiming
shed.
at there.
I said the shed, not the shed
Yeah,
behind the
no,
pile of rocks.
There's a shed over that way, mate. See?
There's a shed at my house. That's where I live.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That was it. The only question.
No, there's heaps more.
Oh, heaps.
But aim over the right side of the
Mine
shed.
ain't into the actual course.
Yeah, go on. That's better. That's better.
You'll probably get that shed.
Here we
I'd
go.
love to go for the golf course.
Don't hit the bucket, please, Wayne.
Man.
Yeah, it's a little high. Look, we're just out here having fun, loving a chat. Only 8 thumbs up. It's average. What do we got here? You boys sent a few new ping drivers out
Do you have any
at
different?
my home. Yeah. Here, give it a
I
TSI.
don't like it.
You don't like it?
I don't like it.
Hey, ping. He's not endorsing it.
I'm not endorsing that. This is better. Look at the flex on that. Not since 12th grade.
Oh, mate. I don't know if we're going to get pulled off on a YouTube.
I'll tell you.
No, don't tell me a story. Oh, Wayne, Go back in and cook a pizza.
I'm making pizzas.
Mate,
that was one of the best wedge shots I've ever seen.
Oh.
with the new pink driver.
Yep.
Thanks, Wayne. Have a good night. Hit a few more. Did yeah, hit some more. We'll answer some more questions. What do we got here? Where are you guys? We are at Golf Central. We are out in the Platinum area at Golf Central. We are literally just hitting a few balls. I'm going to point that up in the sky a bit more so I don't have to get so far away. Let's see if we can see this, Richo. Straight at the shed, mate. I should be able to see this. This would be just like a bullet tracer. Oh, mate. As Wayne put the mockers on it.
I think he's put the mock in.
Right, what do we got here? Can't wait for the TSI4 Adam Scott using at the moment. Adam Scott does love a smaller head, but in saying that, Matt, I don't know if I would even look at maybe the TSI4. Like TSI3, very low spinning, and it feels very stable. So I don't think you'll see a huge amount of guys going into the TSI4. Very, very, very low spinning. So do some testing. Titleist make great stuff, of course, but don't overthink it. Good shot. Yeah, don't overthink it. TSI3, very, very stable, very low spinning. So that's what I get out of it anyway. Lockdown in Kent, UK. That is very, very average. David, I completely disagree. But anyway, that's just how it is. Do you have any idea of when the new Titleist Pro V1 comes out? I would say it would be in the next couple of months. I don't know enough about it. I know the left dash is still sort of available. You can get it from certain places, but not the new. Shot, Rich. Not the new Pro V1s. I haven't really heard much about it. I think the sample boxes are starting to go out at the moment. I'm not important enough, nor is Richo, to try them. What do we got? Word of Angels. I'd love to come down and escape lockdown. Britain, madness. Plenty of full lefts, plenty of full rights. Which is more forgiving? Of the ones we've got here at the moment, the 4, that is the least forgiving. That's the TSI3, I would say. Hey, Richo, hit the TSI3 for me.
Oh, run out.
See your head there. I would say if we're talking about forgiveness, the ping's probably up there. Like it's, of these, I think the MLI is the highest. I think Richo has been hitting the TSI2 very, very, very well. Again, this is TSI3. So you probably didn't see it, was a bit flat. What do you mean? Stop making excuses. TSI2 is probably it's relatively low spinning. It's very, very stable. None of these drivers are bad, whether it be from any company, I don't know. So when you swing the TSI3, do you feel it's less forgiving?
Yeah, a little bit.
So like when you miss it a little bit, you get maybe more punished?
Yeah, a little bit,
Hit that one, and then after that one, hit this one. See, so what happens when you get the wrong loft and the wrong type of club, especially in certain hands like Richo? What happens there is he's trying to get the thing in the air, so he knows that it's probably a little low spinning, a little.
Trying to work it up.
Well, that's what I mean. So you start to try to help it up in the air a little too much. Weight back for Richo is probably not a bad thing. A little bit more forgiveness. Certainly 10-ish degrees aloft. Shaft-wise, nothing too soft. Certainly nothing too stiff. So this is now the LS Tech. So that, hopefully you would have seen that straight, the light tail basically dead straight. But that thing there, I think that'll be a bit of a dark horse for a lot of people, the LS Tech in the G425, because it's still very forgiving and relatively low spin. So maybe with the TSI3, that may have gone even further right? Pretty forgiving. Hi boys from Spain. Nick Ted, hello. How is everybody? Not Wayne. He's flat out hitting the old Nike Vapor. Hey, Jace, as you can see, he could barely strike it. Would you guys look at coming out to film with my old man's group? Normally get Would you guys come out and film with my old man's group? It depends. It depends. Chances are no, just because again times that we may have off or may not have off. Yeah. So generally we do our videos of a Monday, Tuesday on the golf course. This is now night time on a Friday night. I've sort of finished work at 6. Had something to eat, and here we are. What is happening there, pal?
Hey. Oh, I was trying to move it, but
Get it?
started in a very good.
Straight at the shed. Go straight at the shed. Come on, mate, you can do it. So yeah, it's hard, but I mean, look, we've been trying to get around to golf courses lately. A lot of places have been very busy, which is great, and that's all we ever want. Is as long as golf is busy, couldn't care less. Shot, Rich. So this is the G425 LS Tech. Titleist sounds mint. Yes,
Yeah,
Reedy.
as long as you pick your target.
Yes, Reedy, it is. The Titleist sounds mint. TSI 3 a little bit too much for Richo. I think the LS Tech in the G425 isn't. I think that'll work okay, but I think we need to look at some drivers for Richo. What are you trying to move it that much for? See, can easily draw / hook that one there. What about JD? Have you seen the new sim? JD, have you seen the new sim? No, mate, you're my correspondent for new gear. Ron Reed, which one is Richo's preferring? Hey, Richo, people want to hear from you. Hey. People want to hear from Richo. So I might hit a few. Standing here talking. No, that's my tee. Oh, that's my tee. Can't lose that one. People are talking to you. They want to talk to you. Go over there and talk. Here, give me that one. Talk to them. So all you need to do is just sort of touch the screen and you'll be able to see.
A little too much for TSI 3, a little too much for Richo. Yeah, look, probably. Which one is Richo preferring? Probably the Ping. What is it?
Which one? This one?
The Ping
G425 LS Tech.
LS Tech. Or the Max. But I do like the Titleist TS2.
Yeah, TSI 2.
TSI 2. So it is. Oh, look at that. Yeah.
Probably not my best, that one. What's your thoughts there, Rich?
Greg C. Have you ever, this is for you, have you ever suggested to a customer coming in for heating equipment that golf lessons would be a better investment?
I probably shouldn't assume anything, but why would you think I may not? Yes, I certainly have. And generally, from a fitting standpoint, I will give at least some tips and pointers and whatever else, and certainly it is more about technique. I always say that technique overrides any good fit. So there you go. Like, yes, if
Fine, g'day mate.
if you cannot swing a golf club, then you're cactus.
Can Richo hit one with a shorter backswing?
Oh.
Oh, we'll try. Titleist win by looks, yeah, probably. Got one? Right, shorter backswing. Yeah, I'll get a tip off Al for that one. Titleist wins on looks. Yeah. Oh, if it's a contest on just looks, yeah, probably the Titleist.
What's that?
Titleist and the Pink. Which one on looks?
All
Probably.
good. Not playing, mate. The plastic. Thank you very much.
If you're
the plastics go flying.
if you like that traditional look, certainly it probably does. So What else? Al, you hit that one good.
A little bit right. The
JD, have you seen the new sim?
Yeah, he has.
Yeah, mate, I've got,
Richo's
only got a replacement, what, SIM card?
Yeah, he's got the new iPhone 12.
iPhone 12. I'm looking at the questions.
Mate, no wonder people want to see that ball flight. Nobody saw it.
No.
So Greg C, I asked that question because not all fitters would suggest lessons. Well, I would say those fitters are worthless pieces of shit. Now, and the reason I say that, and I'm sorry if I offend anybody, but I'm not really, but the reason is that because teaching and fitting go hand in hand. You always need to go through a sort of a questionnaire. So let's say I say to you, you come in for a fitting. Like something that isn't. I want you to do a half swing.
It's about half of it.
No, that's a full.
That's a full.
No, it's not. I want you to go to your club at shoulder height. There you go for it. Here, let's see if we can do it. That's what I thought. Right, I'll get back to Greg C, sorry. Because if I ask you, are you getting lessons or not? Are you looking to improve your technique or not? I'll then fit a slightly different way if there was somebody going, I'm working with somebody, good shot. I'm working with somebody. I have lessons once in a while, I'll go to a certain point.
That was the best half swing I've ever done.
Like it was. Like a fit I had today, I had a fit with Sebastian, who his coach is Ian Triggs. Yes, Ian Triggs is actually in here with him, so his coach come with him for the fit. So, yes, mate. And then so what?
Really?
So then what happens there? Settle down.
Did he sing for you?
He didn't, but yeah, I sang for him. So come on, mate. I'm trying to be serious here. The first time in my whole life, because I just said they're a worthless piece of shit if a fitter doesn't say get some lessons. So I need to start to talk. Now, pretty much it comes down to Ian. I understood how Ian teaches. I spoke to Ian about how he teaches. We conversed back and forwards about what he wants to see as well. The fit I had, let's say from a lie angle to sole out properly, would have been, 2 odd degrees upright. I certainly know the way Triggsy teaches, he doesn't want to get any more upright. He doesn't want the bloody toe to be any more in the ground. So we actually went standard to 1 degree flat in regards to the lie angle and not that way. So there's more than one way to fit, but at the end of the day, I like to fit for people who want to improve. If you want to improve by getting lessons, go for it. I will also teach you a small amount, but if you're getting lessons, you head in that direction and then I fit for that direction, not for where you are now, for where you're heading towards. Hopefully that answers your question. Sorry if I offended anybody a little tiny bit. Good shot. But no, like teaching and fitting go hand in hand. Teaching and fitting go hand in hand.
half swings go good.
I know, I saw it. It was brilliant. Shame you missed your question. I wanted to see that too. Matt Rose. What did Matt Rose say? Ken Richo. No, mate, he did. Have a look at it. It was brilliant. TITLEIST wins on looks. Yes, Ben, it is. Crushed that one. I've had a couple of good ones tonight. G'day, Richo. TITLEIST looks classic. A little low. What's your dynamic loft driver? It depends. Depends if I'm warmed up or not. My dynamic loft is generally less than 11.
I'd say the only club I can, sorry mate, the only club I can do a half swing on is probably the putter. But that's about it.
Yes. Yes.
Yep.
We're going to finish up in about 6 minutes.
There's only one way to go.
What's
All the
that?
way up or go home.
Yeah,
What can you do?
correct. So, yeah, we'll answer a few more questions. So you got another 6 or so minutes. That's another 5 minutes or so.
Yep.
A bit low. Ben Hollis can't fit a guy for clubs if he doesn't have
g'day,
a
mate.
reasonably repeatable swing.
So you didn't play with Ben?
No, but
No. G'day Ben, how you going mate?
I
Hope you're
know.
going really well.
River Lakes, hey Ben.
Yep.
I think I certainly agree with that. But again, I think what a lot of people, Ben, is hopefully what you mean by that is people strike it inconsistent. They might swing it consistently.
No, I don't.
Listen to me. You strike it inconsistently, but your swing direction, your all that sort of stuff is very similar. Like I've seen a lot of guys who cannot strike the face of the golf club, but when you look at the numbers of club path and club face, it's all quite similar.
Yep.
So that's pretty consistent. Club face is usually the thing that a lot of people really struggle with. And then it's strike on the face. Now, how do you fix that? Well, you need to hit balls, fit length of shaft. That's part of it. But at the end of the day,
Yep.
you need to practice.
Yes.
If you can't, it's a skill to find the middle of the face. So let's say a nice little test. A lot of guys have done it. Put some face tape on or put some spray on. Try to hit one in the middle, try to hit one in the toe, try to hit one in the heel. Make it even harder. Hit one high in the middle, hit one low in the middle. Try to muck around with that. That's a skill. That is something to practice, and you need to do it. I can't necessarily teach you that. I can teach you a swing, or you get a coach, because I generally don't teach, to teach you something, but it's still a skill to find the middle of the face and or other parts of the club.
You think you find the middle of the face, and when you actually do that, realise that, I don't find the middle of the face too often at all.
That's right.
Yeah. So you think you do because, like I said, you find that it's more towards the toe than.
And also depending on your club path, then also changes your center of gravity basically. So more inside and more over the top, it starts changing. More inside, more over the top. Gets a little bit different points on the face as well. You move center of gravity, that can change strike as well. It's interesting, but I do agree, you need some repeatability, Ben. Yes, you do. What do we got there? Matt Rose, keep the John Daly swing, Richo. You legend.
Do you think it's easier to get, how would you say? Yeah. So when you come and have a fitting, or when you come to the driving range, you get into a bit of a groove.
Yeah, we were
do you
talking
think,
about that.
Do you think that throws it out more than once you go onto the course, and you're more likely to get a spreading across the face? Because there's other things that come in on the course, like obviously nerves, and you get a tight hole compared to a hole that's got a lot more space. Maybe you swing a bit harder on that hole, as where you might control it a bit more on a shorter par 4. Or
just like you said here, you get into a flow, you get into a rhythm, you hit driver after driver after driver, and you can figure it out. On the golf course, you hit driver, then you hit iron, and then you hit putter. Then you hit iron, then you hit putter, or you go iron off the tee, iron, chip, putt, whatever it is. But at the end of the day, you're not hitting driver after driver after driver.
No.
So yes, that plays a factor.
You know, it's like you get sort of in that groove, and like you see, you might hit a drive for 3 holes, depending on the course layout.
Yes.
Now, so is it better, even if your rough ball strike is a little bit more to the right, a bit more to the left, is it better to be more consistent on that same spot all the time than across the club face?
Yes. Like if you can again.
So if you're going to have one more to the,
if
toe,
you
and
have,
I'm not talking about right on the toe.
No.
So sorry, I'm not talking about right on the toe. So you got centre, right? If you're a little bit more always here or always here, is that a lot better than being? Right,
I mean that is some sort of consistency, and then you get a consistent gear effect basically, because as you start to miss hit driver, that's what center of gravity is further off the face, so you get more gear effect than what you would on an iron. So if you hit it here more, generally your face will flick open more, ball will want to move to center of gravity, which is generally more towards the middle, and move more draw spin depending on the rest of your path.
But at least you can play with that, can't you?
At least you know that.
You know what I mean?
Centeredness of strike is extremely important, because for 2 reasons. You get the maximum ball speed, so that's a shaft length and shaft type for droop and everything. Again, your skill is always going to override it, so that's the difficult part. You need to practice, you need to hit it. Maximum ball speed, but then also if you do hit the middle of the face more often, then you almost know what has happened based on start direction and then movement. So if you know your basic path numbers, they're not going to stray by 10 degrees, generally not. A handful of degrees maybe, but generally not even that. If you hit them in the middle and the ball starts to the right, well, you will know that the face is pointing somewhat more to the right than it was where you wanted it to start. But if you hit it in the toe and it starts to the right, is it a square club face and a toe strike, or is it a slightly open face and a toe strike? and then depend on, you know, so hitting out of the middle is very important. If you hit in the middle, again, we're all trying to do that. It's not the easiest thing to do. And that's partly where fit comes from a shaft weight, flex, EI curve point of view, center of gravity of the head, center of gravity movement to find middle of the face. That can help. But there is no substitute of 10,000 hours to try to find the middle, right?
Oh, without a doubt. I mean, that's what makes great ball strikers great ball strikers.
Yeah.
Isn't it? They find that middle of that club over and over and over. And
Thanks,
as-
Greg. Cheers, mate.
As you know, some days we just have those days where, yes, you find the middle a lot more often, and other days you just don't.
Yes. Yeah, again. And that's the whole point. You're going to have good days and bad days.
Yeah, but, you know,
Well-
it's like what we've said. You know, we generally drive to wherever we go and we get out of the car, we have a chat with whoever's in the clubhouse or whatever, and we
Pretty
work
much
out.
to the tee.
I mean, most of the time, you might swing a club, and then you...
Yeah, exactly. You might have two
That's it.
swings on the tee,
Yep.
and that's about it. What do we got? Richo has a swing that is so pure. Michael Wilson. Yep.
Do you know what? I've tried lots of things to try and shorten it and make it look nicer. Oh, yeah, I just...
Ryan Reed
Okay.
saying that the shaft options for the TSIs, Titleist offering a shaft options of the TSI series compared to the, we got another, Tensei Orange, AV or AV Raw Orange, Blue, what else have they got? Hazardous, Redux, more, but they're also doing the Tour AD. So they're doing about 4 or 5 Tour AD shafts. So Richard's got the TP.
Yep.
I think they're doing that. They're doing the
Because I do.
IZ,
Because I do like the shaft.
the DI.
Yep. I
So-
find it's got enough flex in it for me. It's not too stiff, but it's not too flexible.
It's a relatively stiff profile, but
Yeah.
because it's in soft reg or stiff
Yep.
reg, it's
Yep, I find it's
very good.
yeah, pretty solid.
What do we got here? Pick Masters. Pick of the Masters. Who's going to win the Masters?
Well, look, I would have gone about a month ago. I would have gone Scotty, but he's been laid up at home, having a bit of time off, so I don't know how much practice he's done. I was like, do you know, the boys that have played well there before always
Yeah.
tend to play well. They like the look of the course. They like the setup of the course. I wouldn't write him off.
I'd like to see Tiger. Bryson will be very interesting
Yeah,
with what's going to happen with on.
JD's coming to some reasonable form. I see. He
Yep.
was up near the leaders in the youth level.
Yeah, and
Yep.
Cam Smith put in a pretty good. He was sort of up there to what?
Mate, Kevin Kisner or something.
Kevin Kisner, I would like to win the Masters.
I reckon someone a bit different. I
Isn't he a
would've-
Georgia boy?
Yeah, he got banned from
Akron?
his...
Or is it Ohio?
Got banned from his...
Yeah, he's just down the road. Anyway, I got no idea.
I don't
Who
know,
would've
but maybe
thought?
someone a bit different. Someone,
Yeah.
I've seen a few of the same boys, and yeah,
Look.
maybe someone like that.
I'd be interested to see what Bryson does, especially after the US Open and him talking about a longer driver. I'd be interested to see what he's doing.
To see, what? Oh, look, if he keeps it pretty straight, like what he has been, well,
There's no chance why he can't. If he can't do the rest of the game well, then
it
certainly.
keeps your short game going. I mean, it's going to make it interesting on some of those holes, like because he'll motor it a fair way down there, and you know, people go, length certainly helps.
Length certainly helps.
Yep.
Yeah, it does. I'd be interested. What does everybody else think? That'd be really interesting. Finau, of course you would think. McIlroy, maybe it is time for McIlroy. You know what I mean? He's sort of going all right. What do we got here actually? Ryan Reed, Richo's. How's Trump tracking, mate?
Oh, Trump, mate, who bloody knows? They've been counting for 6 weeks or something, and no one's going anywhere. I don't know.
I don't know either. Just what?
Call it a draw and let them both do it.
That could be interesting. So what?
Do you know what I
Go week to week, Biden in, then Trump in. Biden in.
Is there any other, like, do you know, over here we have a number of political parties. So we have Liberals, Nationals, Labor,
Greens, Palmer,
One Nation,
Yeah.
all sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
Is there any other parties besides those two?
Yeah, I think it's
Does anyone
Republican, Democrat, and
Can you
then
run as an independent?
yes, and then there's independent. You can run as an independent,
But about any of them.
but then you don't have the backing of the
party.
group, basically. Yeah, and then lobbyists and whatever else, and it gets a bit messy in that regard, right?
Yeah.
Here we are, your political
think-
show
Do you
regarding
know,
golf.
do you know what? Maybe next time we do something, we might know who won.
I think we know who's won. Come on, mate.
Well, I'm not American, so I can't.
No, you can't. And you're too
very
young.
Too
Oh
young.
no, stop him,
Too
JD.
young.
Need some Clayton Bigsby up in there.
Hey?
I was only saying about that the other day. Clayton Bigsby. You don't know who that is. Now Clayton Bigsby, we can't realise. Should I even? Bugger it. Look, we'll get demonetized, whatever. Just give us a strike. Dave Chappelle done a skit with Clayton Bigsby. He was a black white supremacist.
Sorry?
Exactly. That's what makes it so good. So Dave Chappelle.
So black.
Yeah. So Dave
white.
Chappelle is black.
Yeah.
He done a skit
Yep.
where Dave Chappelle played a black white supremacist, a leader of a white supremacist group who was black but blind, so he didn't know he was black.
Oh, don't you hate that?
Oh, it's brilliant. Seriously, look,
I
Dave Chappelle.
a dog thought he was a cat. Because no one told him
What was
it
his
a dog.
name? What was his name?
Fluffy.
Rex. Yeah. Yeah.
Rover. He wanted to be
Yeah, there you
called
go.
Rover.
There you go. Seriously, go check
Should
out
have
that.
been Felix, but
Felix.
he wanted to be Rover.
He was more manly.
Yeah, that's a bit confusing.
Clayton Bigsby, really, really good. The ending is fantastic. Oh, what about, yes, the Libertarian Party, they pulled about 3%, I believe.
Oh, all right, cool. So
Yeah.
I'll have a look at that when I go on.
I don't know enough about any politics. I'm an idiot as it is, so.
No, I like a sprinkle of other parties in there, just to, I think it went from when I grew up as a kid, the Democrats used to be reasonably strong, and remember they had old Don Chip, and their slogan was always, "We just here to keep the bastards honest."
Yeah, okay.
And I don't think that's such a bad thing to have some other parties in politics, just to question some things that are going.
I don't think it's a bad thing.
Yeah, I'm not saying that necessarily. And Don Chip realised he was never ever going to get the numbers to be the Prime Minister, but they had some numbers to at least have a voice in Parliament where they could say what they didn't agree with or what they felt people weren't happy with.
So that's the Australia One Party now.
Otherwise, yeah, I think so.
Almost like the Australia One Party seems to be that.
Otherwise, you just end up with two parties just on one.
Yep.
So really, I don't think it's
Right, I'm going. Thanks for the questions. Thanks for watching us through
Yeah.
during all of us nonsense. G425, TSI, TSI2, all that sort of stuff. Bloody lovely stuff. Fantastic.
vote one.
Vote one.
Aussie Golf Review, Australian Party.
Australian Party. I reckon we can do something, actually. I reckon we can do something. What's going on, Adam? What are you saying?
Just to be closed in 5 minutes.
Oh, okay, thank you, sir.
minutes.
G'day,
5 minutes.
everyone.
Yeah, hi Adam. You're live, mate. Watch yourself on the way back.
Thank God for that, because we're running out of things to talk about.
Exactly, you've
Yeah,
turned
I
up.
knew that. I knew that.
Shutting it down. What time is it?
5 to 10.
Huh. All right.
And,
I'll be back here in a few hours. All right, cool. Thanks for watching.
beautiful. Going on.
Listen to Ravel. See you, Adam. See you guys. Check out all the new drivers. Like I said, G425, TSI. Plenty of new stuff coming. New Sim will be coming. New Epic will be coming. Yeah. Let me get that. New Wilson will be coming. Plenty of stuff.
Yep.
Stay
Heaps of
tuned.
stuff.
Yeah, there you go, Adam. Yeah, have a hit. Great work, boys. Thank you very much, Roger 007. Ooh, I wonder if that's actually Roger 007.
Roger.
I wonder
Roger
if,
Moore.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Is that Roger? Here we go. Mate, look, some people can play, unlike others, mate. Mate, I don't know how you do that. Beautiful. Thanks, Adam.
A1.
A1. Thanks, Richo. See you guys. Thank you.
ya.
Goodbye.
See you, mate.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.